Hey guys, Nicolas Reviews here, back to another video, and welcome back to Underrated Film Reviews. So finally I'm taking a little break from directing films and all that, and I decided to go back to doing some underrated film reviews for my spare time. And so I wanted to talk about this underrated film, a film that is so bizarre, criminally underrated, I actually really want to talk about, and that is none other than...
I go both ways. I will finish you if I have to. Okay. You can barely finish gym class.
Jenifer's Body. I remember hearing about this movie when I was very, very young, and I remember watching some clips about it through my middle school years. And then I remember watching Chris Stuckman's review on Jenifer's Body, and his review was pretty awesome on Jenifer's Body, and this gave me the courage to watch the movie, and I ended up watching this movie on Tubi, and here we are now, and overall, surprisingly, it was pretty amazing. No wonder how this movie got hated from the critics back then, and no wonder about how Fox's marketing executives decided to mismarket the film because of mainly Megan Fox's sex appeal in the movie, because Transformers was out, the Michael Bay Transformers movies was out at the time, and they decided to make it more sex appeal for the marketing throughout the posters and all that, etc. throughout the marketing. And not only that, there were also porn sites that Megan Fox was being interviewed with, and even that the movie was being promoted at, and I'm not even joking. If you watch Chris Stuckman's review, his review will be in the description down below. But yeah, I watched this movie, and it was surprisingly pretty good. So let's get into the plot of this movie, shall we? The movie focuses on Jenifer Check, played by Megan Fox, as she's basically just the most popular, hottest girl in school, and becomes friends with a nerdy girl by the name of Needy, played by Amanda Seyfried, as they both decided to hang out and have fun at a pub nearby to watch this indie band playing their music, until the pub ends up setting up on fire, and both two girls split up, and Jenifer shows up at Needy's house with her acting a little weird, blood all over her face, all over her clothing and everything. Also vomiting on the floor with black liquid, and even having powers of the demon to suck the pretty boys' skin off, killing them so that she can stay beautiful. Without getting into spoilers for the movie, that's all I could say about this movie for now. But what makes this movie really good is that we get to have two different point of views from the two main girls. One with Needy, who is basically she's not just your average, ordinary, typical nerdy girl who helps you with your homework or something like that. But she's also a sweet, kind, and caring person. She has this wonderful boyfriend who supports her, and this boyfriend who doesn't really like Jenifer because of how she treats her very poorly, like how most popular spoiled girls do when they're popular in high school. They seem like one of those those friends that one might be successful more than you. You become friends because of this. Yeah, and when you're like in college, or when you're going through adult years and all that, when you're splitting up, shit starts to happen where this girl or this guy becomes a success. Meanwhile, this girl or this guy doesn't become a success at all, and just wastes his or her life doing nothing but just being popular and all that. Yeah. We even get to see the point of view of Jenifer Check, who is played by Megan Fox, and this is by far one of Megan Fox's best performances, more better than how she was portrayed in the Michael Bay Transformers movies and the Ninja Turtle films. Yeah, this was way more better, and Megan Fox does a really great job on playing the attractive spoiled girl in the school, on the attractive popular spoiled girl in the school. And not only that, not only that, Jenifer's point of view is pretty amazing. Where we get to see that in her point of view, she has no one. Even though that Needy is her so-called quote unquote best friend, it doesn't really count, in that she's all alone, despite that she's popular and that she's pretty. She's all alone, and that it shows that in her point of view, she doesn't really care about anyone. She shows no remorse for all the killings that she has done, and the only thing that she really cares about is herself. Also, best performances from Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried playing their respective characters. Not only that, the horror and the gore is pretty amazing. It's shot and edited very well. The cinematography is very good. Great directing from the director, by the name of Kermua Kuzina. I'm sorry if I butcher her name, but yeah, I can't spell her name right. Not only that, there was also some really great and funny performances, like from J.K. Simmons with his great performance on being like that Scottish or Irish teacher. Also, Chris Pratt making his small bit cameo here, playing a security guard and possibly Jen's ex-boyfriend, and that guy who plays Needy's boyfriend. The writing is pretty well done with the comedy, but also with the relationship between these two girls, Jenifer and Needy. They did a really amazing job with that. Not only that, like I said, Amanda Seyfried gives her best performances as playing Needy, yeah. They did a really amazing job with it. Also, I gotta give props to the film crew behind this. They did a really amazing job with the settings and all that. They did an amazing job with the cinematography, the locations, and hell, for even one of the cast, Patrick Starr himself actually gets to make a cameo, and he, despite that in the theatrical cut, he did not get to say any lines. In the extended cut of Jenifer's body, and also in the deleted scenes, he did actually get to say some of these lines, these funny lines. Here, watch this.
Get the meth. Did this to your son, hear me?
Myself. Where will?
But yeah, they did a really amazing job with how Jenifer's demon powers uses, and the ending. I won't give it away, but the ending is pretty amazing. With Needy killing Jenifer, and now she has the powers of the demon that Jenifer had, and she decides to use that to get revenge on the band that sacrificed her for the ritual because they thought that she was a virgin. But yeah, without getting that much into full spoilers, that was pretty amazing. Story is well written, acting is pretty amazing from Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. Some other people. Especially J.K. Simmons, despite that Scottish or Irish accent being a little off, and that it kind of feels like a cartoon character a little bit. It still is pretty good. Also, props to the director who directed this movie, and also I believe she also wrote this movie. Who is basically known as Karen Kuzma. I haven't seen any of her movies, but from what I've seen, that is a shame that she did not get to direct any other good films after this movie, and especially after this other film that she also worked on. Let me see here, The Invitation. So yeah, it's a shame that she never got to do any of this after that, but I'm pretty sure that she'll probably come back at some point, but I'm hoping that she can come back and try to direct something more awesome like Jenifer's Body or possibly The Invitation. I haven't seen any of her movies like The Invitation, but from the way about how she directed this film is pretty good. The direction well done, well amazed, did a really awesome job. And this movie, definitely highly recommended to give it a watch for Halloween. Oh, so awesome, so fun. This definitely reminds me more of Evil Dead, but actually a little bit more comedic to it, and this time with and this time with Megan Fox having powers of a demon. I give Jenifer's Body 5 stars and a stream it recommendation. So definitely watch this movie if you guys are trying to look for a horror movie that you're having a good time and that is not related to films like Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or Alien. Then this movie is a must watch. I would definitely recommend this. I give Jenifer's Body, like I said, 5 stars and a stream it recommendation, like streaming on Amazon Prime or streaming on YouTube. So that is basically my review for Jenifer's Body. What do you guys think of it? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys like Jenifer's Body or if you hate that movie, please leave a like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Oh, and before I actually leave, I do want to remind you that yes, there will be more filmmaking commentary videos pretty much soon, and I will also try to be doing more reactions, but these reactions will be a little bit different. Instead of reacting to random videos, or to movie trailers, it'll actually be reacting to fan films. Yep, reacting to fan films. Although I'll still be doing reacting to some random videos and to more trailers coming in the near future if there are ever more trailers. But yeah, but in the meantime, I'm focusing more on my filmmaking career, and I'm also focusing more on college and homework and all that, etc. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.